Hi friends, welcome to Aishu's DIY. Today we will design a necklace using GGC treasure bag, the winter wonders. And I pulled out some of the beads from the treasure bag. I really like these flower shaped bead caps. They are very pretty and gorgeous. And I was designing a necklace with the beading chain that we got and the hematite beads that we got from the box. I pulled some out here and just going to tie this. I don't want to lose any of this. I really like these hematite spacer beads. And then this is going to be a chain which has interchangeable pendant. Okay, and you can do it in different ways. So I'm just gonna do it as an interchangeable necklace. So I have here, I don't know how much did I cut, but I can measure that for you guys. About would say 20, yeah, 20 inches. And I just added some beads, so I'll take this off so that it is clear for you guys. So we received something like this in the box, a bunch of them, so I'm going to utilize that. Okay, and then I'm also going to utilize this toggle clasp that we received in the silver color. You can actually use it in the gold color because I'm going to use two color metals in this necklace. So combining two different metals is very still in trend. So I'm going to take this cord. So anyways, we will have to finish the cord. So I'm gonna take some crumb tubes. You can also use crumb beads, whichever you have available. So the smallest one is the one that I'm gonna use it. So I pulled out some. Then we need our bead tips from the box as well. Just need two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the bead tips. This is called clamshell or bead tips. It has like a domed side on two sides, loop on the top, and there's a hole in the middle. So you go from the middle hole like that, you add it. Then I'm gonna put my crimp tube in it at the end of my chain. Okay, go ahead and put it at the end, and I'm gonna flat crimp it. Okay, so you can also use crimp beads, and okay, then I'm gonna take this and bring it all the way down. You know what, I'm gonna add two crimp beads just in case, because this is gonna be a pendant heavy necklace, so it is better to add more security than needed. So just gonna add two crimp tubes. Okay, there we go. Then add the clamshell, which I removed it from the other side. So here we go. See that those two crimp tubes are inside. So you just need to do this. You bring it all the way close, carefully squish those two domed part of the clamshell so that it hides your crimp bead, and also bring these two ends together. Okay, now it's nice and hidden, right? So now you can start loading your beads. So in this necklace, I'm not gonna, you can actually add a crimp tube at the end and then, you know, constantly change it, but I would like my beads to be freely flowing. So that being said, you can just do it as a clear fashion. I'll show you guys. So I'm adding a hematite bead. Excuse me if I'm taking a long time to thread in. My eye is still hurting, so it's in its full capacity. So, and my vision is blurred on one side. My iritis or uveitis is acting up, so I'm adding the hematite beads, the clear crystal, but you can also use the red one or the blue one, whichever one you want. But if you want to keep it, you know, simple, straightforward, and I mean, if you want to interchange with different colors, then this is the way to go. So add these, okay, and then you can also add a number of, we received a bunch of these beads, but you can also add, you know, number of them, and then you can do that. But I just prefer to add one because I'm going to have an interchanging pendant. So this way you will have one necklace and you can constantly change your pendant to match the color of your outfit. So there is a lot of different designs that you can make with it. So I'm just figuring it out if I really like this pattern or not, because I really like this flower shaped, cone shaped, or it's like a bead cap, right? So I really like them a lot. Figure out whichever pattern you like and then go ahead with it. So I kind of do not like it, I would say. I mean, I don't know if it looks good or not good. I think it was okay. So because first I wanted to add the red in the mix, but now I don't want to. I can keep the red, blue and green as an optional, like a pendant, rather than adding it here, because that way this will be common, right? You can add several beads, like you can completely fill up this necklace with whatever beads you have. I don't want to do that either. I want the concentration to be in here in the middle of the chain, and you can expose this chain, it looks very pretty. So this is what I want to have. Okay, and then from this part, so this is what I wanted to see, whether it looks good or not. It does. Maybe you take this and then add another crystal here and then do it, or you can do it this way. Let me just try that first and see if it looks good. You always make yourself unique and different and try different versions of it. See, it changes the look completely, and I really like this look than this look at this side, right? So I would change it a little bit because I have to remove all of these and come back because I have secured one side. So I strung all of these beads. Check if everything looks good the way that you want it to be. I like it. So now what I'm gonna do here is add my clamshell again from the bottom, and then 2 of my crimp tubes. So add both. It's easier if you hold it in the, the pliers. Okay, and then squish it at the end. I'm just flat crimping it. You can use your crimping pliers and crimp it. And then bring your clamshell all the way down and hold it between your thumb and your index finger, and then gently bring those 2 domes together until it forms a bead. And there you go. That's a finished end. So at the end, you can add your lobster claw clasp or the toggle. We have received multiple toggles in this box, so you can use those. So I have a lobster claw clasp and a bigger jump ring. I like to use big jump rings. I know this is not very thick, but I want this to fit nicely inside this loop of ours. And then wiggle, go back and forth until you click. We need 2 jump rings. I forgot one to add because this is not an open-ended, it's a closed loop there. So I just need a smaller jump ring to attach my lobster claw clasp. Take the jump ring, use your bent nose pliers and your needle nose and tweezer nose pliers, open it up, take one end of your chain, add this here, and add your lobster claw and close it. Okay, once you do that, we need one more jump ring, and that jump ring can be bigger, I guess. Yes, so I have something here. Let me see if I can work with this one right here. It's a heavier gauge jump ring. There is this finding that we added in the middle of the necklace, so I'm gonna add this here, this jump ring here, hold it and add my lobster claw clasp toggle clasp right there. Let me tell you guys, that's the pendant. Okay, nice and sturdy. So this necklace is, we have to design the pendant part, which is going to be interchangeable, but the necklace wise it's done. See, this is what we have so far. Okay, and from here we are going to make a dangle from this bar part of the toggle, and then you can interchange it like whenever you want. So keep this on the side Now let's design the pendant part. Okay, so from this, okay, I'm gonna add a chain. So you can add a chain like this. This chain is like an extender chain. You can use that for the necklace as well, but you can do this, you can connect this to this and then add, or you can use a thinner chain like this and add. But I like to add thicker chain. I mean, so you can have multiple tangles. I'm gonna use this ball head pins for my tangles, and also I'm gonna use this silver lined seed beads. These are A2 seed beads. You can use actually lemon. Let me just grab my lemon seed beads. This is my Toho 11 seed beads, and actually these are not soldered chain, so you can actually open this one of the link up, okay, and add it to the bar part of the toggle, and then close it how you would close, you know, a jump ring. Now take a head pin. You can add a seed bead if you want to. I don't know if this head pin will be, yeah, it is. So it is okay. You don't need a 11 seed beads. I thought we need it because the holes will be bigger here, so you don't need that. So add these, and if you want you can add a hematite bead. Let me see if it looks good. It does, so you can hang that. Take your round nose pliers. We need wire cutters and everything. So here we go. Make some dangles. Take your wire cutters and snip off this excess wire. Tuck that tail in. So you can add this directly here or down here, or you can add, you know, you can remove some of the links, you can add a jump ring to it and add it. So I'm going to make series of, you know, dangles. See, this almost goes in. This is fine. So we are combining the two elements, right, the two metals. So you can use the bar part of the toggle, which we got in gold color as well, and then use it here. But I really like to use the silver one first, but all I'm saying is you can use the gold one as well. Make a wrapped loop. Because this is, I think, 21 gauge wire, I'm able to wrap it with just my fingers. Don't forget to tuck the tail in, otherwise it will catch on to fabric or hair and it might poke somebody. We can make one green color. I mean, for Christmas you can wear both green and, you know, you can make one with both red and green dangle, and then you can just add this dangle and constantly change the pendant if you want to, or you can have a longer, you know, pendant as well. Snip off the excess, tuck the tail in. So I'll make more dangles and I'll come back. So I finished 2 dangles, as you guys can see here. One, and this one is the number 2. So this one is a Christmassy dangle that I made. So this is how the necklace will look like. If I can get it here. Right. So you can just remove this toggle if you want to. And if you're feeling like not wearing the Christmassy stuff, you can wear this red one. It is a classic crystal and red and gold and silver. So what is not there to love, right? So this one you can do one day, and this one you can do another day. And let's just do this one right here. You don't need a lot of links, so that I learned. You need only some of them. Let me just see. So just one, and I have 3 links here already, but I need a little bit more, so I'm just going to take one more of this chain. And then open up one of the link, with both pliers. I like to use the bent nose pliers and my twisted nose pliers for this purpose, and close them, right? Then you count about, say, 4 links or 5 links is the max you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open that up with your pliers back and forth, just like how you open a jump ring. Remove the excess chain and then add this first blue dangle to it, the end part. Then you can decide the top part. The more the number of dangles, the more prettier it looks. So if you have a lot of hairpins to spare, this is the project that you want to do. Okay, just making sure it's just like your jump ring. Okay, so now this is the first part done. Now you can add all colors if you want to, like these can be one. This looks pretty as well, or you can combine these items. So I want to go with this, like all colors. Or what you can do is you can just take these and just use these beads and go for just a monotonous blue. I really like all colors in. I'm gonna take my head pin, and also if the hole is very big, you can use a crystal lavender seed beads. So sorry, I'm struggling a lot here to pick up the beads. So here we go. Take your round nose pliers, make a wrapped loop. So there is 2 ways you can make the wrap loop and then open up this link and then add the dangle, or you can make the wrap loop and directly add it to the chain. There is 2 ways. Okay, there is pros and cons to 2 ways. I'm doing it in the second link, doesn't matter which side it is. First, so I'm just doing it here. So the thing is, if you add it directly here, then you don't have to open up the rings. Otherwise you will have to use your pliers or tightly wrap your loops and then snip off the excess, tuck that tail in. This is how it looks so far. Okay, And also you can add one here and one here. I believe you can also add these if you want to, just to offset everything together. So I'm just going to see if this fits, or I can add the seed bead. Some head pins are okay, some are not. So I directly don't want to add it straight to this, because what happens is you still have the chain part that needs to go through your system, the toggle. Take your pliers, it will be easier. Once you wire wrap that, snip off the excess wire. There is a tail sticking out. Just tuck that in. There we go. That's already done. Right? There is 3 dangles altogether. So if you want to choose, you can choose this here and this here. Okay. That way, this is how it will look. So we need a couple more head pins. See, this head pin is not properly done because this one is matte and here it is shiny. So the quality of the head pins, I'm not able to find a place wherein we get a very good quality. If you guys know somewhere, do let me know, but I don't want it to be very expensive either. So if it is a good quality and a reasonable price, even if it is a wholesale, I would prefer that. So I'm gonna add this to the first link of the chain. So if you have a wire that needs to be wound, and the temperament of the wire is also very important. Some wire, so basically there's like a big variety of different wires in the market. Artistic wire, German style wire, and aluminum wire, craft wire. So many different wires at play. Silver and silver plated or silver filled, everything is a whole different ball game altogether. So that's that. So my thought process towards head pin is mostly they are, I think, German style wire is what I think, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so that's that. Don't know for sure. So you can actually add this bead. Maybe you need, I don't know if this will go through this. Yeah, it's fine. So add this. You can add this right here, but it kind of disrupts the pattern, right? So I just don't want to use that. If I just use this, I don't know how good it will look. Maybe again a blue bead would be fine. Maybe. What do you guys think? Or again a clear. It doesn't really make a difference, right? So if you add the blue, then it does make a difference. Maybe I will add this and just that. Yeah, that sounds about right. So here we go. Hold on to that. Make sure it's nice and straight. Use your pliers if you want to. My wire wrapping skills are, pathetic because half of my eye is completely blurred and I'm popping in eye drops like nobody's business, so it's kind of, all hazy out there. But I still can't live without making jewelry, It's kind of, life gets boring for me. So here we go. I finished our necklace actually. So this is our necklace. So our beading chain we have, and it's 20 inches long. I finished with the lobster claw clasp and the jump ring. I ended this beading chain with a clamshell and 2 crimp tubes, and then I added these beads. I just kind of let these beads float. I don't want it to stay stiff, but if you would like, just add a crimp tube or crimp bead here and here at the end. That way it won't move. So this is the center part, which is the highlight of our necklace, and this is an interchangeable pendant. So all you need to do is take this off. You can wear it simply like this, or if you feel like Christmassy festival, Christmas time, you add this, right? Or if you would just like, multicolor palette, then you can add these drops. Very pretty they are. So you can custom make these according to your outfit. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos a couple of times a week. Thanks so much for watching. All of this is made with GGC Treasure Bag Winter Wonders, and if you want to, this is not a monthly subscription bead bag, and if you want to get one of those, you need to sign up at ggctreasures.com. then you'll get notified just when the bag will be available. It's like a treasure bag. That means if it gets sold, that's it, you will not get it anymore. So you have to wait for the next treasure bag to release. Normally it gets sold pretty fast, like 2-3 days it's done. It's a lot of full, if not double bead strands, like just not 15 to 16 inch strand. Sometimes you get 22, like multiple of them are 22, and sometimes even 33 inches long, and so many findings and stuff like that. So I used everything that I used here is from the bead bag, except for this chain link that I used. we got the beading chain this time. Normally we get chain, this time we got the beading chain, which is a really good addition to my, because I don't have any. I really like the way this necklace turned out to be. It's perfect for the festival season. You don't have to make it, the festive colors. You can make it in different colors and make it your own for all seasons to come. Thank you. Bye bye.